Hello everybody, I'm Peter Grob, and today we're gonna be discussing White Diamond from Steven Universe. Now, originally this was supposed to be a video about Lakes to Homeworld or something similar. I can't exactly remember Steven Universe titles, so it's kinda hard for me. But anyways, that episode was mostly boring and kind of predictable, and honestly there isn't that much I can discuss about it. There's a couple of big problems, but that's pretty much a problem everybody should say. But still, today we're gonna be discussing White Diamond and her pearl. Now, I'll be honest with you when it comes to firstly, the White Diamond in her first appearance and her first thing she says was legitimately terrifying. I will give the Cooniverse, Rebecca Sugar, and whoever decided this points and applause. Yes, I am definitely liking the beginning. But it's really the afterwards with her that really is a bit over the top. Like, first thing she says, "Pink, there you are." And the eyes are terrifying. After, she just feels a bit standard Steven's character, even though everybody else in the fan base is like, oh, how could they defeat someone so powerful, so godlike? Yeah, you got a bit over the top, people, but that's just the positive things about her. Let's start today by White Pearl. These color differences in their names are very confusing. Now, White Pearl is definitely seems to be treated to be more intimidating. Like, just the pearl is like just enough terrifying to scare the diamonds. Because she definitely seems to like not even address yellow and blue. Even though maybe she's just has similar mental problems as the corrupted gems, but unlike those corrupted gems that are much animalistic, White Pearl is just a constant setting of one order, don't serve until it's completed. That. Because it is possible that she has lack of other feelings because of the whole crack that's on her face. Also, here's some theory being that she's actually originally Pink Pearl, and White Diamond did something to her to make her have that crack on her head, which is something I can believe and buy. I mean, sure, that will explain why blue and yellow had that, pearls had that interchange with their faces, but that's besides. Now, being White Pearl is moving is definitely creepy as well, for the fact how she just is in one constant pose and then just goes and completes her mission quickly. That's alright. And like I said, the first thing that White Diamond does is legitimately scary. But afterwards it was basically decent. How she basically says, I hope you had fun, referring to Steven as a little nickname. Like, I think it was called Starlight. Light. You definitely get everybody as scared, and basically treating this whole thing as a joke. Basically the whole thing. Now, although the fan base is a bit more, everything that happened, the war, the emotional, everything, it was just a joke to her. This is a fact. For me personally, this is like, yeah, you see, this is kind of a standard thing for the next big antagonists. You see, I know you're aware of this, but it's tradition to have the next antagonist to be more impressive and bigger than the previous ones. And be a threat. Alright, in One Piece, Moya inherited Jones, and if you consider him in Reverie, Charlos aren't exactly the biggest upsets, but Enies Lobby was a pretty Saga was way too big. I mean, we could basically be guaranteed we could just got a better than Moria. The whole Holy Jones, the guy was just there to showcase how powerful the Straw Hats are, and Charlos can barely be counted. But besides those three and a couple of others, it's tradition that the next antagonist is gonna basically make the whole adventure look like a piece of nothing. But since Steven Universe usually has a very weird way when it comes to these antagonists, like, I'm not joking. They basically tell us go fight, beat on a ship, make ship blow up, the antagonist gets thrown away. Then then a big monster on the ground, somehow emotional, stop it and basically go. Then the previous line comes back, it's a bit of a threat, but not much, boom. Then gone, then gone, then gone. Then finally we get two new who are basically way too dominating, who they aren't even able to defeat because of some reasons, and then the diamonds, which they find some emotional way to defeat, and now we have white. You know, if White Diamond is as powerful as people say it is, because some people think that she's the one who destroyed the homeworld, which, if you're asking me, I would be like, destruction of planets, that's kinda a regular thing when it comes to these gem cultures. I mean, I don't believe that in the shot of the Jungle Moon it has been destroyed that much. They actually didn't invade that moon planet. They actually invaded the other one. Well, yeah. You see, it's kind of traditional that the gems, when they finish their whole creating new gems, to have destroyed planets. I mean, do you remember the shot of what the plans for Earth would be like if it was all completed? Well, that I'm pretty sure it was mostly destroyed, a bunch of holes through, you can see. And that other planet they invaded had their resources also blown out. It was also, I believe, destroyed in a way. Not as much as it would be for Earth, but still, I think there were a couple of cracks between the planet. So the whole destroying, so the whole homeworld being snapped really could just be a bunch of jam from just being born and then causing destruction of the planet. I mean, Paradot did say the resources are dwindling, so the destruction of planets could mean resources are going down. So I'm not exactly on board with her being as powerful as people say. But in case she is as powerful as people say, well, then Steven Universe, if he wins in a battle, in a fight, so stupid! Steven Universe in an action, so ridiculous. Yes, if Steven actually is going, this is all going to be ending up with a battle, then that power boost that Steven and whoever's gonna be on his side will have would have to be beyond galaxies. It would have to be like Goku in Dragon Ball Z going from practically unable to move to Super Saiyan, let's say 2, against Frieza in his fully powered final form. Yeah, that's kind of that's a big jump if you ask me in power. That had to be, considering that they couldn't even hold a candle to the other two. I mean, one of them was basically impossible for them to beat. So I don't exactly think we should be giving. So I don't think the White Diamond should be anywhere that far off from the power. People say that she's an ultimate antagonist, which is, I need to be honest, ultimate antagonist is a bit of a harsh bit to give to a Steven Universe characters. I mean, I think we can all agree that when you compare Yellow Diamond to, or let's compare Jasper because those two are more, compared to him to Doflamingo, Joker, Lex Luthor, for Lord Garma, than Darth Vader, Emperor, but practically any other action focused shows, they would say, White Diamond, this would be as it's supposed to be amongst us, the greatest villains of history? What ridiculousness! Why don't you just go shrink yourself down to a size so our kids, so our daughters would be able to play them with you? Hey, Doflamingo, don't you have that sugar girl that works for you play with dolls? Maybe she could use her. Yeah, not exactly the most fattening. Now let's talk about her design quickly. Yeah, her design is alright. I think they will go a bit over the board with the whole heaven and God and all that. Like seriously, glowing light. Her entire hat is glowing. But you can't even see her gem. Her arms supposed to be similarly posed as Jesus. So cinematic. Yeah, not exactly the most. Honestly, White Diamond does have potential to be a great villain, and I am totally on board with her being able to become better, but if she is as powerful as people say she is, which is a little bit bullshit, because again, we can know the results, I am not exactly seeing that much. And let's hope she's not gonna be underwhelming and her defeat is going to be as underwhelming as White Diamond, as Yellow and Blue Diamond, which was, so this little shrimp, this little human gem hybrid is actually pink diamond. Good to... Alright, we are medically gonna be on your side. We are medically gonna do the person that terrifies us, just a pearl terrifies us. And we are all gonna be completely great. It's all going to be completely great. Yeah, I have a couple of problems with that. Basically, like I said, she has potential. So far, I am on board. It's just this ridiculousness of some people saying is the problem. But otherwise, she so far is doing great. Granted, it was just an ending of an episode that we have for her, but hopefully Steven Universe isn't going to botch her up. Steven Universe not botching a character could be awesome. Please, that's as like as I'm not botching up a fight. That's like that making a fight scene. So stupid. Yeah, anyways, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all people next time. Bye.